What's up guys, this is Anonymous9403 and today I'll be talking to you guys about the new game mode, Drop Zone. Now, first of all, I'd like to say that Drop Zone has always been in MW3, but used to, it was simply just a private match mode. Now, I'd like to tell you guys a few tips and tricks for Drop Zone. Now, first of all, I'd like to say that Drop Zone is what you want to be playing for leveling up. Used to, it was kill confirmed, because you get 50 points, I believe, for confirming a kill and 50 points for actually getting the kill. Now in this, you get 20 XP for every single second that you are among the living inside of the drop zone. 20 seconds, or 1 second equals 20 XP. That's just crazy. That's awesome. Now, for a class, I kind of use a White Boy 7th Street Woody's Gamertag hybrid class. Now, I like to use Striker with extended mags. You can also use grip, but you may get hit markers galore. So definitely, if you can, extended mags. Now, for a secondary, I'd like to use a launcher. Like when my Striker gets out of ammo, I just RPG the drop zone and get like a double kill. Lots of fun. Now, of course, also you can use a javelin missile, but it takes extremely long for that missile to hit the drop zone. And so that's why I don't use it, but if you want to use it, definitely it's a viable option. Now, first perk slot, I like to use a blind eye. Because basically a bunch of helicopters will be running around, definitely don't want to get killed by those. Blast shields, people will just nade the DZ like crazy, and I hate getting naded off the DZ. Blast Shield keeps that from happening, and also Blast Shield Pro, of course, will keep you from getting stunned off the DZ. For your third perk slot, you can either use Sit Rep or Steady Aim. Sit Rep, of course, is for finding bouncing betties and seeing whether or not a crate is real or fake. Steady Aim, of course, is for the Striker Extended Mag. That way you can get a bit of a longer shot on them. For grenades, I like the EMP grenade, because a bunch of people will like to put turrets, recon drones, assault drones, and IMSs around the drop zone. Just throw an EMP grenade at them, and that problem will be solved. Now, C4 I also like to use for my lethal slot, because of the fact that I can just throw C4 on the drop zone and get a kill. Really nice. Also, I'd like to say, okay, at the beginning of the match, it's kind of a good thing to run toward the DZ, because the first one who touches the DZ is going to own the very first care package, which is extremely beneficial, because that can turn a 6-second capture time for care packages into a 1-second care package cap time. Now also, speaking of care packages, do not pick up UAV, counter UAV, SAM turret, recon drone care packages. That is pointless, and you're just going to waste 6 seconds of your lifetime trying to cap that, and you're probably going to get killed because that's a whole 6 seconds while you're unarmed. Now, also, of course, if you find those, just basically kind of wait near them, and a bunch of the time enemies will just run toward them blindly, and you can just kill them easily. And also, do not run hardline in this thing, due to the fact that it is impossible to get a strike package, because of the fact that the only way to get kill streaks is by picking up care packages that are in the DZ. Now, also, control the DZ. That's what you need to do. Controlling the DZ does not always mean running in there and being the man inside the DZ. Sometimes that can just mean basically covering your friendlies while your friendlies are in the DZ, or basically just making your way toward them safely. Because the fact that becoming dead and, watching the enemy's kill cam does not help your team. Dying for no reason does not help your team in any way. So basically, you just want to have control of the DZ, and that's what you need to do. Now also, of course, IMSs, bouncing betties, all need to be thrown into the drop zone, because that's what's going to help your team. Recon drones, they seem nice, but they're actually what they really are. They're just a toy helicopter that doesn't really do much for your team. Turrets, remote entry, and normal, place them in the drop zone. Assault drones, make your way toward the drop zone. And also, with assault drones, use the grenade launcher on them by pressing RB, I believe. That's a lot more effective than using the normal gun. And it's a lot more fun a bunch of the time because just bam, it's like a Predator missile almost. While the gun takes so long to kill them with. And also, what else? Do not stand inside the red smoke. At the end of this, I'm going to get crowned by a care package. The day I picked up MW2, I got a care package, and it landed outside the map. Care packages hate me. They're like my nemesis for some reason. I have no idea why they hate me. So basically, do not stand in the red smoke. If you're like me, you're going to get crowned by a care package, which sucks so much. Also, kind of try to be a sneaky beaver. Like, try to cap, or be inside the DZ from around the corner, or inside of a nearby building, because that's going to be extremely helpful, and it's going to get you just as much EXP for you and your team, as being right in the middle of the DZ. Which is definitely what you want to be doing. Striker, as usual, just spam it at people. Try to just tap that trigger like as fast as you can, because that's what's going to get the kill a bunch of the time. And thanks for watching. And don't forget to follow my tips. And have fun in DZ and control the engagements and all that jazz.